I spent the last 7 months traveling Asia, all the best countries, and still I chose to move to Alaska. Let's talk about it. I'm going to share my 8 favorite things I love about Alaska, why I'm here over anywhere else in the world, and the reasons are really important. These are next level decisions that you're making for yourself and your family and whoever you care about. Stick around to the end till I reveal the most important ones. I mean, the world is a big, wide, amazing place, full of other countries you can move to even. And as the cost of living rises in the US, more and more people are thinking about leaving. But in my opinion, the US is still the best place in the world to live because of Alaska. Where in Alaska should you live? I think Anchorage, but there's many options here and you can get up here and figure it out. I chose to buy a couple vehicles, fly up here, and I am loving every hour, every minute of being up here, man. It's incredible. The first thing you notice, this is the cleanest air you'll ever breathe for a city. It's no heavy industry, isolated, surrounded by incredible forest, incredible air quality of Anchorage. It is definitely one of the cleanest. It's not in the same tier as Zurich or something like that, but it's close, man. It's some of the best air you can breathe in the world, and that matters. When people are dropping left and right these days because of health problems and air quality, hey, it's a big draw. Another thing, low UV. We are getting too much UV radiation, especially UVC, directly harmful to the DNA. It's bad, and it's getting worse. Some states, like New Mexico, are off the charts for how much sun you get and how unhealthy it is for you. Turns out, Alaska is number one, the best state for low UV. Even here in July, the peak UV time, it is not that bad, and there is a lot of overcast days. Man, there's a lot of pale people walking around here, let me tell you that. And it's a welcome reprieve after getting blasted in Asia. I swear, spending time in Vietnam and Thailand cooked me. Kicked my skin out the water. I don't know, man. What are you going to call about it? The next thing is, it's just nice being here. Ever been to Scandinavia? Well, this is America's Scandinavia. It's just as nice as Iceland, Sweden, Norway. These types of countries are nice, man. Have you ever been there? Have you ever seen how nice these countries are? I can't believe how nice Alaska is. Just the place that embodies it the most is this place called the Alaska Club. It's a gym. It's a luxury gym, and you go in there and it's got multiple saunas, multiple gyms. It's insane, man. Go and you can get a free day pass if you go there. Just go check it out. It's insane. They want $170 a month, but hey, some things are worth paying for. I don't know. It depends on your budget. The next thing is just the nature. The nature, man. It's the best in the world. Alaska is the most wild place in the world. It has the best nature. It wins. Glaciers, fjords. It's incredible. I don't even need to explain. You already know about this. Number 4, the pace. Alaska has a similar pace to like a Hawaii or a Florida or a Carolina or somewhere like that. It's a slower paced environment, and that appeals to a lot of people. And I know it appeals to me. It's inspiring. One of the biggest reasons it's inspiring, just an inspiring place to live for creatives or whatever you're doing for a living, the sun. In the summer, it gets peak sun for most of the day. It can be light here all the time near the summer solstice. And near the winter solstice, it's the opposite, almost peak darkness. It's so dark. The sun barely comes out. And that's inspiring. If you're a poet, musician, visual artist, whatever you are, you're inspired. It affects you. It messes with you. It makes you create some different stuff that's interesting. And I love it. The economy is another big reason. It's an amazing economy. It's an amazing place to be. It's an amazing, especially in the summer, there are so many jobs. It's incredible. It's absolutely insane. You know, just the diversity that you experience being out here, man. It's far out. It's a far out place, and people need things, and they cost more. But if you know where to look, you can keep your costs low. If you're a local, it's actually kind of affordable to be here. That's another reason I wanted to mention it's an amazing place to live. Cost of living here, I'm only spending about $3,000 a month. And of course, that's way higher than if I was in Asia. But for what you're getting, I think it's worth it. And it's not as high as a lot of places in the U.S., man. California, New York, these kind of places can get astronomical. And you know, these days are just getting worse and worse. But Alaska, it's kind of staying the same. It just kind of stays the same. Similar to like a southern state, you know. It doesn't get a lot of influx. So because it's so far from everything, it's not as susceptible to cost of living increases. Last thing, there is plenty to do. And I'm not just talking about nature. Of course, you know about nature. But cultural activities, museums, concerts. Anchorage has so much stuff to do, and it's affordable, and it's fun, and it's happening every day of the week, anytime you want. It's an incredible city for nightlife. It's a really good city to find something to do. It's underrated. A lot of people throw shade at this city, but having lived in a somewhat small town in the western U.S., moving to a big city like Anchorage for 400,000 people, this is a hopping place, in my opinion. It's fun. You can ride motorbikes around in the summer. You can bar hop. You could go to different festivals. There's the Alaska State Fair. It's a lot to do. There is a lot to do in Alaska. You could go to Seward, you could go to Whittier, you could go to Homer, you could go up to Fairbanks, you could go all the way to the Arctic Ocean if you want. You could go, the things that you can do. Oh my. And they'll be the best. They'll be some of the best in the world. I bought a motorbike up here just because it's going to be some of the most incredible riding in the world. It's famous for a reason. People come up here for a reason. Oh, and I am so grateful. I am so grateful to be here. Let me tell you. Wow. I thought I was, when I decided I didn't want to live in the U.S. earlier this year, I actually had never been here because most Americans haven't been to Alaska. It's going to cost you thousands of dollars minimum to come up here. And that is just not a financial state that a lot of Americans find themselves available to afford. It can be an expensive place if you're trying to be a tourist. I was just looking at, luckily I have a friend here and I was able to stay with him and get my footing in the city. But without that, I would have been paying at least $400 a night for a cheap motel in peak season. Man, that's the most I've ever seen anywhere for a motel that's not very good. And, that's just like a Motel 6, man. So it doesn't get any cheaper than that. And I told my family that, and they were like, yeah, I'm not coming because I'm renting a place, but I'm not allowed to have guests. And I told my family that, and they're like, man, yeah, maybe some other time. Let me know when you can have guests. because I don't want to go and pay $400 a night for a hotel. You know, they probably only be able to stay a couple days. You know, and it's a long flight up here. You know, it's an all-day flight. So to make the most of it, you're definitely gonna want to stay some time. So it's complicated. One of the reasons I bought this van, Van Life Alaska. Let's go. Stow and go seats. Borrow a sleeping pad. Throw it down. Man, that'll save you some cost. I got lucky. Found this van at an auction for $1,100. Mostly perfect condition, fine to go, high miles, but one thing is, the funniest thing is it has a weak reverse. When you put it in reverse, you have to floor it to get it to go at all, and it barely goes when you want to do that. And so if you were trying to back up a big hill, I don't think you probably could, and it would struggle. So I'll get, you know, that's the one. But I haven't had to, you know, call AAA so far. So hey, it's working for now. And you know, I just think, man, how blessed am I? Have a van and a bike up in Alaska, have good career opportunities, doing well financially, and man, what have I done to deserve this paradise? This place is so nice. And I don't even want to ruin it, you know. Don't come up here if you're not a nice person, you know. Only nice people come up here, please. Cuz I don't want this place to get ruined. A lot of people coming up here are impressed and move up here. I just do it right. Be good for the community, you know, go volunteer, do good things for the community. Don't just be a parasite, you know, when you come. Just try to contribute as best you can. You know, be the change that you want to see in the world, because Alaska is amazing. It's incredible. You're not going to believe how awe-inspiring just to look out my window at some faraway mountains. It's an experience to go and see the water, see the inlets, see the glacier. It's an experience, and you have to check it out for yourself once in your life, at least once. For me, it was probably the top of my bucket list that I hadn't done yet. And as an American, you got to go check out every state, you know? You got to know your own country. And that was one of the reasons I came back. Another reason is I just needed, you know, free healthcare. You know, in America, if you make below a certain amount, you get free healthcare. So I'm going through some health things. I needed that. So that's another benefit to being here. America just takes care of its poorer citizens. It's not like that in the rest of the world, you know. If you move to Thailand, you don't get health insurance, you know. And that comes at a cost. And the air is going to be dirty. And you're not going to speak the language. It'll be cheap. But I feel like you just get what you pay for, honestly. It's a nice place. I like both. If I wasn't living here in Alaska, I probably would live in Chiang Mai, Thailand. But for me, this is it, man. This is like utopia. I don't have to get sunburned. I get taken care of. It's really good opportunity here. Come up to Alaska.